Today, you're going to be getting a free editing pack. So I've been working on this brand new editing pack for the longest time, and I'm ready to show it to you guys today. Let's go to right where it transitions. I'm going to put a marker there for M. So now that we have our transition point, we're going to go over to our essential graphics here, and I'm going to open up the new pack. So you have all of these preset Premiere Pro transitions, and I can't wait to show you guys how they work. They're insane. So we're going to drag and drop them inside the essential graphics folder here, and boom, they're all going to load up just like that. So for example, if I go ahead and drag and drop this one in here and put it right in between our marker there, it's going to load, and if I play it through, you will have a transition just like this. Super sick, built-in audio and everything. That's not even the cool part. If you go ahead and click on the transition and you go over to edit, you have all of these customizable tabs here. So you can play with the saturation, you can play with the contrast, and most importantly, it says drag and drop another image to replace. So this is where it gets interesting. If we go ahead inside of the video and we take a screenshot of a certain image that we want to replace inside of it. So let's take this image right here of Mosey. We're going to go down to our screenshot, hit that, and make sure you import the frame into the project. So I'm going to hit OK. So now we're going to have the screenshot right here. Now going back and clicking on our transition, we can drag and drop it right there. And if we go over to our transition, you guys can now see that the image that we put in is in there. But we're going to have a little bit of work to resize it here. We're just going to mess around with the crops here. I'm going to turn all of them to 0. And then going around and playing with the position, we can bring him down and then bring him to the right. And we can go ahead again and then play with the scale to bring them out. You're not going to have to do this every single time. Sometimes it's just going to fit perfectly. So then cropping the top, then just cropping the left a bit and then cropping the right. Now doing all that, we can put the transition again and the image is going to be in there. Just like that. Super simple. So easy to do, and like I said, sometimes you're not even going to have to go ahead and move it around. So an even cooler part here, if we do click on it, guys, you can go down and also replace the Polaroid. These Polaroid transition presets are also going to come with a bunch of Polaroids that you guys can swap in and out in your transitions. So if we go ahead up into our Polaroid images here, as you guys can see, we have a bunch to offer here. And then if you do go ahead and you have Photoshop, you can open up the Tiny Tapes Polaroid effects pack just like this. And once you're in here, you'll have a whole how to use. And if you go to the eyedropper and go along the side here, you can turn all of these on, and they're all 4K as well for you guys to use on your projects. So if you do want to use them for a different project that's not in Premiere Pro, or you want to create your own transitions, you can go ahead and really easily do that here. So if we go back into Premiere Pro here and hit browse, we have a bunch of these preset transitions. We have 10 in total right now. So if I just go ahead and drag and drop them on, so as you guys can see, this is another one. Let's drag and drop this one on here. And as you guys can see, this one is a little bland. It's not colored to match the video. So that's why I specifically went and put in the saturation and contrast here. So turning the saturation up, then turning the contrast up, you can make it match your video. Or if you guys do want to go ahead as well and add your own light, you guys can do that here as well, which is super nice. So just going in and showing you guys a couple more of them. We have the 3 classic pop-up center. So clean. And then once again, you can go inside of it, go into edit and turn up that saturation and that contrast to really make it match the footage. And like I said earlier, for all of these, you guys can go ahead and replace the image just like that. As you can see, it fit perfectly. Mosey's right in there. And then scrolling down, we can do the same thing here and then the same thing right here. So all 3 of them are going to be the exact same image, but this is just how easy it is. So easy, just like that. Pressing Ctrl Z to change them back. I made these so you guys could get super simple transitions so fast on your video projects. You don't have to dial in every single time and spend so much time creating that effect. So now my free offer to you that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, down in the description below, I'm going to link one of these transitions for absolutely free that you guys can use on your projects. The editing pack is available right now, so if you guys do want to go ahead and grab that, it'll be linked below as well. And for everybody that already bought the Polaroid effects pack, you're going to get this added to it for absolutely free. For everybody who has it, you can go ahead and get that down below. Now the transition that I'm giving away for free is going to be one of these transitions. So if you guys do want to go ahead and get that, test it out. And if you feel like you want to get the pack that has 10 of them, you can go ahead and do that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.